All right, this is the LCD information screen. This gives you the vehicle information. All parameters being whether you're in four-wheel drive, diff lock, those type of things. I'll go through the buttons real quick here. The left button, that's for controlling the uppermost section of the gauge. Gives you the time, gives you the RPMs of the engine as the machine is running. Also gives you the miles per hour. As far as setting the time on this particular machine, you can hold the left button. It'll give you a 12-hour or 24-hour display on here, that being military time. 12 hours what we're after. Then you can set the times itself, AM, PM, also with the controls over here. This one I'm going to lock in at our time right now. Also, we can control the RPM portion, but the miles per hour can also be changed to kilometers per hour, depending on where you're at. For ours, we're running miles per hour here. The center portion, that's your odometer, or miles on the machine, your trip 1. It also has trip 2, and hours on the machine, accumulated time. Also, you can have clock on that at the same time if you prefer, RPMs, and then back to your odometer. The last portion, being the right button, that's going to vary your different ranges, whether you're doing the fuel, your temperature, your voltage. These are just in bar graphs right now. Intake air temperature, tachometer, back to fuel again. And one thing you can do, like in temperature, if you hold the right button, you can also get the parameters in Fahrenheit as far as the actual temperature on the machine and voltage on the machine if you scroll through them. The uppermost section on here, there's buttons to the left-hand side of the steering wheel here. On the LCD display, it will show you whether you're in four-wheel drive mode, if you hit that button, or take it off. It'll also show you with the X on the back that your diff lock is on to the back differential on the machine. All right, these are the switches for the four-wheel drive and the differential lock. This mode would be in the two-wheel drive mode right at the moment. If you switch it to the upward position, you're now switching it into the four-wheel drive mode on the machine. This is for the differential lock on the rear of the machine. If you push the button up, that actually locks both of the rear wheels together on the back of the machine. And in the lower section, back to two-wheel drive and unlock mode with those switches. Now we're going to look at some of the advanced setting modes that we have on the screen. Now there's advanced screen on here. If you select the advanced screen, you have vehicle speed on here. This is where you can set your vehicle speeds to where you want it to be, kilometers per hour, miles per hour. This one happens to be set at 25 miles per hour, but if you prefer, you can bring it to whatever range that you need the machine to be at. So if you need slower speeds for, say, construction sites, you can bring it down to 25 and actually set the miles per hour on the machine. Otherwise, you can bring it all the way up to 50, which is the max setting on here. We'll set this one real quick. That's for your vehicle speed. And now there's an advanced password setting. The advanced password actually locks the screen. So if you select this one, you have a disable mode or enable mode. If you enable it, you can have a password set on here to whatever you prefer it to be, and it locks it to that particular password if you so choose to be into that mode. That's the two functions that we're going to be running on this screen in the advanced settings, the vehicle speed and the former. And what we'll do is exit out, and we'll also exit out of this screen. And this brings us back to our basic screen, which we were in former.